up? What's tea? What's tea, y'all? I'm gonna wait until a couple people get in here before I start this story time. Yeah, we're gonna start doing story time Thursdays. So every Thursday, y'all gonna get a story time on some stuff that happened in the past, whether it's with me or as an adult or me as a child, as a young child. Y'all, my head itching. I had to take that boy out. Make him head itch. But we got story time, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all go and tune in. I'm gonna wait to start when I get a few views. We're gonna do this story time. If ain't nobody been on chimed in by the time, at least 2, 3 minutes. But you're gonna go ahead and start. Y'all can go back and watch it. I'm gonna make sure I leave the video up for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a few little seconds to get in here. This thing take forever to notify people when somebody going live. Yo, 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 yo. Story time. Alright, we got a few people in here. So we're gonna go ahead and start on the video. Y'all, so they're gonna be a story time about how me and my sister had to beat up a girl on the bus, y'all. On the school bus. Bruh, I'm gonna start out by saying this. I don't do violence. I don't do violence. I don't like drama at all. I never liked it as a child, and I don't like it as an adult. But y'all, so basically, we was in middle school. I was in 6th grade. I was in 6th grade, and I think my sister was probably in the 7th. She had been in the 7th. So goddamn, it was a girl. I'm dropping real true facts. It was a girl. Her name Mia, or whatever. So I don't know what type of time Mia was on that particular day. I don't know what was going on between her and my sister. Still to this date, I don't know what transpired between the two of them to make them even physically get in a fight. Y'all, one day we on our way home from school, so we on the bus, and the school that we go to is probably like 20 minutes out from where we live at. So we have to go on this particular road or whatever, like this little highway road. It ain't really like an interstate, but it's like a main little road, what I'm saying, that we have to go on. And it take about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, from the school to the particular road or whatever that we're going to. So I'm sitting in the back of the bus or whatever, my normal seat or whatever. My bus driver, her name was Miss Sheila. Shout out to Miss Sheila. But she gave us assigned seats on the bus or whatever. So my assigned seat, hold on, y'all. So I'm in my assigned seat or whatever in the back of the bus. I'm probably like the second or third seat toward the back of the bus. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end. So my sister's assigned seat was in the front of the bus. So I'm sitting in the seat with my homeboy that was, in the assigned seat with me or whatever. So I hear my sister at the front of the bus and they arguing. Her and the girl, they arguing. They going back and forth. They going back and forth. I ain't really paying no attention because I know how my sister is. I know she can kind of be a bit dramatic or whatever. But hey, when she right, she right. When she wrong, she wrong. I'm still gonna rock out by my sister. I don't give a damn who you is. So she in the front of the bus or whatever, her and the girl, they going back and forth. They having words, da 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 da. Oh, B, you ain't gonna do this, and B, you ain't gonna do that, and da 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 da. So that thing, I see somebody swing. Now at this present time, I don't know whether it's my sister swinging or if it's the girl that's swinging. The girl Mia swinging. So my homeboy, he's sitting next to me on the bus. He was like, hey, your sister fine. So as I'm getting up and try to go toward the front of the bus, he grabbed me. He grabbed me and tried to push me back down in the seat so I couldn't get up. So I yank away from him. I done end up getting away from him. I had my belt buckle in my hand, my belt and my belt buckle in the hand. You know the little belt buckle we used to wear back in the day with your initial on them. Okay, I got my belt buckle in my hand or whatever. So I snatched away from him. I dove. When I dove across the seats, I dove across probably about 4, 5 on flying, going across the seat. So when I land in the seat behind them, behind my sister and the girl. So my sister on top of the girl, and she just windmilling the girl, just hitting the girl. But the girl biting her on her breast got a locked. I'm talking about locked. So it's almost like the punches ain't even phasing her. So I'm like, okay, you little ugly little bull-looking bitch, you. So I take the belt and the book and I wrap it around my hand. I just go to him in the face. Bow, bow, bow. Just him in the face. So the bus driver, she on some shit like, y'all stop, y'all stop, y'all stop. Of course we young. Ain't nobody trying to break the fight up. Everybody want to see somebody get beat up or whatever. They don't care whether it's us, whether it's her. They don't care who it is. They just want to see somebody fight. So the bus driver pulled the bus over. Y'all, at the time, my mama, she was working for the bus station too. She was a bus monitor on the special education bus or whatever. So before Miss Sheila, when she pulled the bus over, she called over the radio. Oh yeah, we got a fight on bus such and such, such and such. Oh, we need the sheriff out here. The pull these kids off their bus or whatever the case may be. So, like I said, my mom was a bus monitor on another bus, so she can hear everything that's transpiring, over the little intercom thing or whatever that Miss Sheila was on. Y'all, my mom said when Miss Sheila called our name, before she called our name on the intercom, she said, I bet you that my children on that bullfight. I know it my children on that bullfight. So she on some shit like, it is what it is. They don't fault now. So the sheriff ended up coming. They pulled all us off the bus or whatever. They pulled us all off the bus. So we ended up getting sent to the police station. My mama had to come pick us up from the police station, but we still had to wait on her to get finished with her bus route or whatever. And it was probably going to take another hour and a half for them to get finished with their bus route. So she ended up getting her to the bus, to the jail, what we were. It wasn't like a little county, not a county jail, but like where they take the juveniles at. It wasn't even like the jail. It was just like where the courthouse setting where they be holding people in or whatever. So we get there. Y'all, she and her trying to shine for the police. They done made her take our shoestrings out of our shoe. Made her take our shoestrings out of our shoe. We in a holding cell. They got us in there. We can't have no coat, nothing with no strings on there, none of that. So we just basically just sitting in there cold as hell, waiting on her to come get her. Man, this lady might have popped up there to come pick us up. The police walked her back there where we were. They didn't even come to the back and get us and walk us to the front. They walked her ass back there to the back. Oh, did where y'all motherfuckers want to be. Did where y'all want to stay. Since y'all like to fight, y'all want to fight so goddamn much. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Did where you want to stay. I'll leave your motherfucking ass down here. Y'all will be sitting down this bitch for a good little minute. I ain't finna keep doing this. I got to go to work and da-da-da-da-da. Me and my sister looking at her like, why you flexing in front of these folk? You the one who told us if anybody hit us to hit their ass back. And on top of it, you told her don't let nobody, like, if one fight, both of us fight. Basically. You on some other shit, talking about some, oh, don't be calling me on my job. Y'all keep going to da-da-da-da-da, all that extra shit. I'm just like, bro, please just shake the hell up and get me out of here. I'm cold. Man, we might leave. She's still talking shit. We in the car, bro. That shit going in one ear and out the other. Because, like, how you gonna tell us if, we get into it with somebody or whatever? We better defend ourselves. And if one fight, I'll fight. All that extra shit. So we just basically going off of what you said. Okay, cool. So we get back to school. Probably the next day. We get back to school. So we go in there, we see our principal. Oh, goddamn white dude with the glass eye. So y'all know me. The Aquarius in me, I'm gonna laugh about everything. It's just too much that I don't take serious. Too much stuff that I don't take serious. And bro, he was one on. Man, we might have get to school. Then man, I called us up there to the office. We thinking everything just gravy. Oh, he ain't gonna do this stuff. He ain't gonna do that. It didn't happen at school. Boy, was we wrong. That bitch might have told her, oh, y'all suspended off the bus for 10 days. Mind y'all, my mom got to go to work. My mom got to be to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. She don't get off that bus until probably about 9:30 in the morning. But the thing is, she got to get back on the bus by 1 o'clock to go and do that afternoon route. So I'm like, bro, my mom is not going to go for this shit, bro, getting off of work and still having to come and take her way back on the other side of town to go to school. So I'm telling the man, I'm like, my mom ain't going to bring her to school. So this just finna be 10 days. You finna be having her not coming to school. You might as well suspend her. Oh, nah, I ain't going to suspend y'all. I ain't going to suspend y'all. Y'all better have a ride. You better be here. If not, I'm going to get Officer David. Officer David's our camping police. I'm going to get Officer David to come get y'all. If y'all can't goddamn make it to school, da-da-da, you not getting me to get in there another fucking police car, bro. I done had my share of riding in the police car. Y'all, we might have goddamn... we might have told my mom about that shit, boy. Look at him. I get that was enough for her, but she tore our ass up. Do you hear me? She tore our ass up. But we ended up not being suspended off the bus. He ended up getting us 10 days in ISS or whatever, 5 or 10 days in ISS, which was cool with me. It was cool with me, but it wasn't cool with me because I'm on some shit. Like, I don't want to sit in ISS. Like, you can't talk in there. You can't do nothing in there. Like, be playing, then play that. Like, that was our ISS teacher. She ain't play that shit. So, it just pretty much, like, go to ISS for either 5 or 10 days or some shit like that. And, hey, how you doing? But it wasn't really much that we can do. So we just really pretty much just sat and I just said did our work or whatever. And it was boring. Like it was boring and fuck. But more of the story, boy, look at him. Bro, if I can go back and change that whole scenario, I probably would have changed. I probably would have changed to whoop me ass when we got out the booth or something. Cause baby, my mom told our ass up. I'm talking about, bro, look at him. And get what? Still went back to school on the bullshit. We ain't even care. Still went back on the bullshit. Yeah, it done got so bad to the point, y'all, my mom moved us to a whole nother city where we don't know nobody. And I'm on some shit like telling my sister, I'm like, Shannon, we get down here, we ain't gonna fight. We ain't finna fight. Like, we ain't gonna do all that. Cause my mom serious about locking us, getting us locked up. I ain't wanna go no goddamn jail, so I like, we ain't gonna fight. So we get down there to the next city, these folks on some shit like, oh, y'all feel like, cause y'all from da-da-da-da-da, that y'all run some shit down here at this school. And I'm like, loud, I don't want to fight. So we purposely didn't get on our bus at the second school. This is the second school now. This is a whole nother school term. I'm in 7th grade now. In the school that I'm going to, they only had 7th grade and 8th grade. So I'm in the 7th grade, Shannon in the 8th grade. So I'm just on some shit. Open that door for you. Unlock the door. So I'm like, dang, I don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't want to get suspended. Unlock the top one. Mm-hmm. Turn it the other way. Push it. Yeah. Push it again. Push it some more. Yep. So I'm like, dang. Sit down. Hey, Piggy. You did all right? Oh. So I'm on some shit like, no. So I'm on some shit like, bro, I don't want to get down here to the new school and be fine. So I'm just gonna goddamn chill. So I'm just gonna sit down here and chill. Where your blanket at? Oh. I'm just gonna chill. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be on that other shit. You just want that blanket 'cause you see her with it. Get on your tablet, iPad. So goddamn, we get down there, y'all. These folks just fucking with us, So we purposely not get on the bus, you know, to try to diffuse the situation. I was like, we just gonna walk home. I'm not doing this shit with these folks down here. I ain't finna go to jail. Like, maybe their parents don't care or whatever and just let them do whatever. My mom, she actually care, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not finna have that lady getting off of work, keep having to hear her mouth and all that extra shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, we not gonna get on the bus. We just gonna walk home. Hey, that walking home shit goddamn started to come to an end because it was getting cold, it was raining. I'm just like, bro, I'm not finna walk home. So we telling my mom, like, hey, look, these folks keep fucking with us at this school. Like, we ain't finna keep taking this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do something about this because we ain't finna keep walking home to try to avoid situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't scared. My sister ain't scared. We ain't going for this shit. Like, we not finna keep walking home to prevent from shit happening. So she like, okay. She was like, well, who it is? We tell her who it is, the goddamn one girl in my class, and her sister didn't even go to school with her. They be older than her. She supposed to be in like 11th or 12th grade, but the bitch dropped out. She don't even go to school or whatever. So I'm just telling my mom, like, man, I'm not finna keep goddamn, I ain't finna keep doing this. So, boom, one day come, we on the bus. Well, before we get on the bus, me and the bitch get into it in school, we arguing. So she like, okay, I'll get you after school. I'm going to get you after school. Da-da-da-da-da. So me, I'm prepared. Hey, come on. It is what it is. We can rock out. Y'all tell me why this bitch might have called her big sister to the school to check her out. I get on the bus and I'm like, okay, well, maybe she don't want to fight. Whatever. It is what it is. I hear some folk whispering on the bus, they go poo. So I'm looking around. I'm like, the fuck? So I step out the bus. When I step out the bus, Shawty might have popped up out of nowhere and scratched me in my motherfucking face. When she scratched me, I had a long scratch right here. Now, anybody that know me, they know I was a little rough-headed little girl. I was a tomboy. Wasn't much that gonna bother me. That little scratch didn't bother me. Boy, when she scratched me, I dropped them books and I went to wham on her head. Only time I don't chunking this beat all kind of way. I got this beat on top of her. I got her hair in my hands, both of my hands, and I'm on top of her, and I'm just banging her head on the pavement, banging it on the pavement. So my homeboy now, some twin, one of them grabbed me. So I'm about to look up. I see Shannon in the middle of the fucking road, y'all. Traffic, backed up. She trying to steal off on Shannon while me and her sister fight. Y'all, Shannon might have told that bitch she tried to steal off on our homegirl, Kadia. Pushed her. She like, hell nah, you ain't finna steal off on my homegirl while she, taking off her jacket and her book bag. So she pushed her. Man, I might have looked up, boy, Shannon was whamming that girl ass in the middle of the road, traffic, backed all the way up. So they jump up and they take off and goddamn run, both of the sisters. Take off and run, so I go home. Y'all know my mind, I'm about to sight that now. Hell, I done went out and got me a knife and everything. I'm ready to go to work now. Y'all must stood there and said, what going on? What going on? I bypassed his ass with the knife and everything. Bitch, I'm finna keep me a charge. We go out the door, we look down the road. They gone, long gone. They ain't nowhere near in sight. This girl skipped school for the next 3 weeks because she did not want to fight. I told her, I said, I'm going to get you. Every time I see you, I'm going to get you. I ain't see her for the next 3 weeks. When I got to school, my old principal, his name was Mr. Taylor. We had Mr. Taylor and we had Miss Henderson. Mr. Taylor called me to the office. And he said, I'm going to tell you like this one time and one time only. If I hear that you've been trying to fight Pooh, because I heard about the incident that happened when y'all got off the bus. I can't do nothing to you because it happened off the bus. He said, but if I find out that you been messing with Pooh and you and your sister done put hands on her again, I'm going to expel y'all from school. My job, they probably like December. I think they like December. So to get expelled from school and we don't get out of school until May, that's 5 whole months that we ain't in school. You know my mom ain't going for it. So we like, all right, we ain't gonna fight. We ain't gonna bother her. Or whatever the case may be. What you look for? So I'm like, okay, we ain't gonna bother her. It is what it is. I left it alone. Y'all, she ain't never bother us no more. She ain't never bothered me no more. I guess I had them put a whipping on her ass so good. And they had a cousin named Beat Mike. Beat Mike used to always try to boost them up to do shit. To try to fight. Okay. You send these folks up to get their ass tossed. You hear me? I'm talking about beat feet. We ain't playing. But that's just like 2 of the fights that me and my sister done been in. 2 of the many that we done been in, y'all. But I don't want y'all to think that I'm a fighter. I'm not a fighter. I don't like to fight. I don't like to harm people. I don't want to put my hands on people. I don't like doing stuff like that. That's just, me if you bring it out. If you bring it out of me. I don't want to really hurt nobody. But yeah, that's just 2 of the many fights that we done been in. Plenty more to go. But y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. What going on, Glenn? Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, though. I'm finna get out of here because I'm about to go cook my ribs. About to go cook my ribs and my rice or whatever. And, y'all be easy.